been wanting to do this for a very, very long time. I finally watched Drive. Let's talk.
There's something inside you.
I know everybody's probably gonna be like, bro, you have the Drive jacket. And you've referenced Ryan Gosling way too many times. How in the actual fuck did you not see this yet? If I could answer that, it's a lot of procrastination. I do have to say that this is not what I watched. I didn't watch the DVD copy. I actually went into VRC to watch Drive with a friend because I wanted to finally watch this movie and lay it in rest. What in the actual fuck did I just say?
Drive?
This makes the most sense out of everything. Oh shit. The quick plot is basically, you've got Driver. His name is literally Driver. I was looking at the details and his name is literally Driver. Ryan Gosling is not only a repairman, but also is a stunt driver for many so-and-so movies. He also is a bit of a heist driver. He's not dedicated in actually doing the heist himself. He's actually based on actually giving the actual people who do the heist the drive. Good call. During a new project with a new manager that they got signed on to thanks to his partner, he also gets to meet his neighbor Irene, which also has a kid. The husband is in jail, or at least in jail for the first bit of the movie, until he actually gets out of jail and so-and-so breaks loose. The entire thing ensues after the husband gets out of jail and hires Driver to do a $1 million heist. The one thing I should definitely make clear is this was not in his own choice. This was something that was forced thanks to a gang who decided to beat him up and tell him if he didn't do this job, he would probably be killed along with his family. So he basically hired Driver in this $1 million heist. The entire heist went entirely wrong. In fact, I would only say Ryan Gosling escaped barely. The husband dies. Bro gets involved with the car chase with this woman, and then it proceeds to go as a shootout that Ryan barely survived. He gets involved in this thing and decides to basically take his way with his $1 million of cash to basically stuff it in the ground. What are my thoughts on this movie? It is absolute cinema. I'm not even saying that as an exaggeration. This film in itself is so much better than I ever thought it would ever be. I'm not even kidding either. This film is done so beautifully, not even just in the filming work and the soundtrack, but the characters and the emotions, the personality of Driver, the way that all the characters interact, the lack of dialogue, the lack of background noise that's involved in this film is so done perfectly. This film is a thriller, but it's done in a perfect way that makes it so it isn't feeling like it's a bit of a cheeky sort of thriller. It's actually a serious thriller. You can tell moments when either Ryan Gosling's character is either scared or upset, or he doesn't even speak that much in the film at all. His entire main role barely has any dialogue, which actually adds on to the character too, in the fact that he's not very talkative during this entire film. There's a few moments where he goes and speaks out a lot. Stunts in the film are not even over exaggerated either. There's this chase scene that involves a Mustang and a Chrysler, and the Chrysler doesn't even go and flip over multiple times like most action movies do, which, good. Another thing is that a lot of the times the protagonist is actually focused on the main objective in mind. Even towards the ending, even in the ending, which I won't spoil too much of the ending because most of you are probably going to watch the film, the main objective was to protect Irene and her kid.
Keep going until there's brain. Keep going until there's brain. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. This is how all protagonists should be. Fuck yes! 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 God, where were you when Scream first came out? Hey honey, will you trust me around your kid?
I'm not the only one who wants to speak the thoughts about it. Witch also wants to speak his thoughts about it. Let me make things a little bit better so you can easily see him a little bit better. Lights out.
Fuck, that was good.
That was so intense, but in all of the right ways.
I remember when I first looked up this movie, like I'm seeing the start of it. I'm like, oh yeah, this is like a cool, like sweet little movie. Then I'm like, thriller drama. I'm like, what the fuck?
When does this get crazy?
The moment that I knew it was gonna be like insane, like I like when the first guy died, the husband. I'm like, oh okay, yeah, I expected something to go wrong, right? And then like seeing the girl's face get fucking obliterated by a shotgun, I'm like, holy fuck.
Like the practical effects on this were great. I loved it.
I didn't expect that
Fuck.
to be as intense as it was, but it made a pretty damn good movie for. I think that just shot up into like the top 10 best movies in my opinion.
Oh, 100%. That's one of my favorites. This is one of my favorite movies. That was
Damn.
good. I love the music in it. God, I love the music. I know like most of the songs, like especially that one, A Real Human Being, like A Real Human. Like that
A
one
Real-
is so fucking good.
The one thing is that I have the actual jacket that Ryan wears. I've had it for 2 years, and this is the first time
No way.
This is the first time I've ever seen this movie, and I was like, me going on praising this movie and then not actually knowing what to expect, and then actually watching it and being like, damn.
Like, that's why my jacket has those blood stains. I like that it's left ambiguous a little bit at the end of what happens to him.
And this is like one of Ryan Gosling's biggest roles too, like especially with like
100%.
I think a lot of it to me is also like I like the fact that there isn't so much dialogue until it like gets super serious. Like it's like the dialogue is like there's pretty much nothing in dialogue, but it makes it worth it because
It rarely comes from him, too.
and then even the scenes where he's on the phone call with that guy with the hammer, it's clear he doesn't do that shit very often, and it's like I'd give that a solid 9 out of 10. That was
100%. That was amazing.
I mean, there was definitely like some things which I like. There's definitely some things which would have definitely have added to it, but this is perfect as is. Like it definitely.
I like the aesthetic of the movie a lot. I like a lot of the filmography and like it isn't too fast paced, if that makes sense. It makes it so like, because imagine those bloody scenes. Imagine if that was throughout the entire film. Like that, I feel like that would be way too much.
I
But
wouldn't.
the quietness and the tenseness of whenever it was in between those scenes made them so satisfying. But like this is a type of film I took a film appreciation class. I wish this was one of the films they had us review because I have so much to say just about the filmography, about the choices with dialogue or lack thereof, and just about the varying aesthetics from the start of the movie to like the end of it.
It also isn't like unrealistic either, because that one scene with the
Exactly.
Chrysler, like they could have made it so the car just flips over and over and over, but then they made it so it's like it makes a reasonable amount of like damage. Like that
Yeah,
was
it doesn't blow up or catch on fire or anything.
because most movies it's either unrealistic or something. This feels like it tried being as realistic as it could be, while
And even with his character too, making him a realistic character, because there were times he was shaking, he was scared, he was nervous about what he was doing, like with the hammer with the guy. And now that could have also just been him being pissed, but there were moments where it was very, like you said, it was very clear he was not used to this. Like this is very new to him. But that's also probably because Ryan Gosling is fucking awesome.
God, everything was so good. Like
I didn't expect it to be that good.
like Shay said, it's like that's like as soon as he leaves, everything gets good. It's like it was good from the beginning and stayed good to the end. Like
He comes back. He's like, "Hey, what'd I miss?" They hard. They had 5 kids, and nothing bad happened. Really? That's what happened? Nope. He got in it with the mob. Owed $1 million to him.
I am actually glad I watched this now because it's Halloween and that drive jacket. I'm so in the vibe for that now. Damn.
Cosplaying that would be fun as hell. Holy fuck! You scared the shit out of me. What's up, person? Yes, I have the Drive jacket on, and I'm not actually pissed like everybody else will say. I know this film is almost as perfect as it could be. It's almost as perfect. I think the only thing which I do not like about this film is, well, this is generally just me. I mean, there isn't like excessive amounts of gore, which is great. I'm not a fan of so much the gore, but I still liked it. I was also gonna say that Ryan Gosling nearly had no curse words in this film, but he did actually rage out at Bryan Cranston. Besides that, I would proudly say I would give Drive a 9 out of 10. So beautiful of a film. It beats La La Land. I never usually like musicals, and La La Land was really damn good. But Drive, on the other hand, actually beats this game. Beats La La Land. Like, the film is so damn good. Like, the way that they did this film in such a way where it's like, it's not like a typical thriller or action film. It's done in such a way where the vibe just fits perfectly. I mean, certain people are not gonna like about the film is either it's too realistic or so-and-so things aren't so typical in this film, but it's like, this is not a typical movie. It's beautiful. It's art. It's absolute cinema, and I'm surprised that most people haven't seen the film yet. I mean, it's probably not well known, but I would say that this is something which definitely give it a watch. Like, I did not watch it for a good 2 years, and I thought the film was worth it. So I'm gonna say thank you guys so much for watching. I'm so glad I got this done. Finally. It actually makes me really happy. I actually watched this movie last night for the first time. Comment, like, and subscribe. I'll see you guys later when I talk about Elite Obsolete Electronics. Bye!